So this is my launch party plan worksheet. So if you're having a launch party for your book, this is a great way to stay organized and keep everything in one place. I have a little introduction for people who choose to purchase this item. And then let's go to the marketing tab. At the marketing tab, we have everything you need to know for marketing your book. So you're starting with a first mention and a second mention, the week of your actual launch, the day before your launch, and the day of your launch. So we have our purpose, so our day launch right there. The purpose, as always, is right into here. And then how you're going to do it. So like to get fans to mark it on a calendar, you want to post to social media how excited you are, post pictures of you organizing things, include the time, date, and platform, and remind them with a link they can sign up for the event or for a reminder. And ask them if they want their direct message or email reminder. You can send out a special newsletter campaign to remind people and post all your social media multiple times during the day. So it just kind of gives you an idea of what you're doing each part as you get closer and closer to your event. Then we have a to-do list. Our to-do list is fairly long, so don't get too worried about it. It's just the way it is. Because events are a lot of work. It took me like 5 hours to put together this specific little sheet, and having it will save me time for future events. So if you want to create a banner, you can do that. You have to get your prizes. You want to research and source from your supplier, protect how many winners you're going to have, purchase the appropriate number of prizes, and make sure that they come in before the launch and you expect them for quality, because you don't want to send out anything that is not appropriate or is not working properly. So you get your prizes done, you put a little yes, and then you go on to the next thing. Are you doing games? Are you having a big contest? Your book itself, things that you want to know, you have it all organized, ready to go, like having your bulletin points of what you want to speak about, having an excerpt clearly marked so you can read it and you're not fumbling around to find it, having a printed cover so you can show your fans is really great. And that's, it's easier to show your fans if there's no paperback to have a printed cover just to remind them exactly what it's going to look like and things like that. Having your links ready, having your, a direct message or email set up so that they can get reminders when your book launch is about to start so that they can find the links. They don't even have to, go look for you. They just press a little button and boop, your little window pops up and there you are. Creating a space of comfort for yourself, sending out the prizes, checking your technology, keeping track of your expenses, etc., etc. So there is a tab for your prize ideas. You're always welcome to add new prize ideas to the list or take them away. This is just a general outline and form so that you can get a start on what you're doing. Game ideas. I've got a whole bunch of different game ideas here that you can, get a grasp of what you want to do in the meanwhile. And it seems like a lot, but you're not going to do them all. You're going to pick and choose a few. If you have games that you really like, you can add them to the list. And that way you've got maybe 3 or 4 games that you're going to play on the day of your launch. And then I have an actual outline for my launch and how I wanted it to flow during the day. And what I would do is I would take like the first game of the night, I would take it from game ideas and I would okay, I'm going to say, is anyone wearing mismatched socks? Because I've been giving out hints all week to wear mismatched socks. So I would copy and paste what game I was putting right into the game of the night, just put it right in the piece below so I remember what I'm doing and when I'm doing it. So before the launch, this is the little area of topics to talk about, why I might talk about them, what your favorite book is, what your favorite character is, and this is actually really good information to use for data mining for your future books. And then we'll go through the launch itself. The main idea is to show off your book. So every few intervals, I'd be sneaking in, discuss your book, read an excerpt of your book, and then at the end of the night, after you've had all your contests, you've announced your winners, you're having great fun, you remind everyone about your book. So this is your sales pitch at the end of the night going, hey, you remember we did all this fun stuff and we've built this huge relationship and hopefully you're feeling cozy about my book and you're interested in it from all these other times we talked about it. So here's where you can find the links if you want to go purchase it and you'd like a copy of your own. That way you're not sounding too salesy, like buy my book, buy my book, buy my book, but ultimately you are getting them to buy your book because you've built up a relationship and you've had a fun time doing contests and games. Then at the end of the night, you want to thank everybody for coming, tell them how much fun you've had, remind your winners how to claim their prizes, remind people to sign up and follow you so they can continue to enjoy great fun events just like this book launch, and tell them that when you are planning your next awesome event if you already know. So that was my basic outline. It's a lot of it helps me to stay organized, and I really felt that it was a game changer when it came to doing my book launch because everything was laid out, what to do, when to do it, and it just made it a whole lot easier. Now,